Today I am going to talk about uh, photo edition software. The name of this photo edition software is Toolwiz. Toolwiz is very similar to Photoshop. You know Photoshop is very famous for photo edition, but there is no tab version of this Photoshop app, but there is an alternate of this Photoshop app in Android and iPad, and this app is called Toolwiz Photos or Toolwizard Photos. So I'm just going to teach you I'm just making this tutorial video for teaching you how to use the basic tools of this app. So I'm going to start the tutorial now. So for doing a basic photo edition, you'll have to go to this first rectangular figure that contain pro editing writing in it. So I'm just going to tap this rectangular figure now. Okay, so there I'm going to choose a photo on which I'm going to perform edition. So let me just find a good photo. Okay, I'm just going to choose this photo. I may choose multiple photos for clearing the usation of the basic tools of this app. Okay, so look at this picture now. I want to perform different kind of actions on this picture, and I want to create multiple pictures that contains my edits, and I'm going to save those pictures in my gallery. So how am I going to do it? First I'm going to look at this first tool that is in the horizontal menu, and this first tool's name is Tools. This first tool contains all the necessary tools for photo edition. So I'm just going to show you I'm just going to show you the tools of I'm just going to show you the tools that is contained by this tool. Okay, so I'm going to tap on this tool, and you see that there are multiple tools in this tool set, and I'm going to show you the main tools which are necessary for photo edition usually. Okay, so the first tool is very important. The first tool's name is crop. Using this tool you will be able to create a rectangular shape, and this rectangular shape will contain the picture part you want inside this rectangular area. So I'm just going to use the first tool. I just want to get the face and I'm just going to I just want the girl's face and the part that is above her hip inside the rectangular area. So yeah, so I just want this part of this image. I want to crop this part of this image and want this part as a new image. So I'm just going to press this green tick mark that is at the right top corner of the screen. So I'm going to tap this tick mark, and I have the image part that I want as a new image. Now see, I can rotate the image if I want by using this rotate tab, and I can rotate it in any angle. If I want to rotate it in, I'm just rotating it in the angle, I'm just rotating it as much as I want it to be rotated. So this is a perfect 90-degree rotation, and this is a perfect 45-degree rotation. So the image has been rotated in a 45-degree angle. So the amount of carbon of the image is now 45 degree. Okay, so I can now rotate it a 90-degree angle in this edge. So if I press this will be rotated 90-degree leftward or rightward. I think this will be rotated this will be rotated 90-degree rightward, and if I press this button that is beside the first icon, then the image will be rotated 90-degree leftward, 90-degree leftward again, 90-degree leftward. So it will be keep rotating. The image will keep being rotated 90-degree leftward if you keep pressing this icon. So this is how it's done. Okay, I just don't want to talk about this tool anymore. So okay, I'll just press this green tick mark button. Okay, perspective, this tool is used for distorting the image. So you can perform distortion onto this image by using this tool. So what is distortion? By distortion you will be able to make the image wrappable around anything. So you are actually turning the image to fit the image. You are actually trying to make the image distorted, and this distortion allows the image to fit around objects. So imagine a coffee cup. You can distort the image in such a way so that this image can be put onto this coffee cup's image, and it will seem like and the image will seem perfectly attached with the coffee cup. Okay, so this is how distortion is used. I haven't used this tool much, so I'm not going to talk about this much. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the most important tool, which is called magic cutout. Using this tool you will be able to select a specific part of the image, and you can get that specific part of the image as a new image. So I'm just going to show you how this is done. I'm going to press this button, I'm going to press this icon, and here you have M select. M select means manual select. Here we have M eraser. M eraser means manual eraser. Manual select means you are doing you the select by yourself. And M eraser means manual eraser, which means you are doing the erasation yourself. So, and selection and eraser actually also performs the same work as M select and M eraser, but they have some computer effect in them which may affect your select. Okay, so I'm going to use the tool now. So I'm just going to use M select, and I'm going to choose this. I'm just going to choose this coffee cup she is holding, and I'm going to make this coffee cup a new image. So the remaining part of the image will be erased and only this coffee part will be selected. Okay, so I'm going to show. So I'm going to choose these two coffee cups, and I'm going to get these two coffee cups as new image, and you can see that a lot more selection has been performed. Computer has some effects on it, so I'm just going to use the eraser to remove the selection that I have made, that the computer has made, and I'm going to erase the selected part that I don't want to be in my new image. So okay, now if I press this arrow button, these two coffee cup will be inside the new image. So I'm going to press this arrow button. See, so these two coffee cups have been set, has been inside this new image. But if I press this arrow button, these two coffee cup will be considered as the new images content. Okay, but now I'm not going to save it. I'm going to show you a very important part of this magic cutout tool. Okay, so this is very important. Look very carefully. I'm going to press this left arrow button. This will take me to the work that I was doing for making this new image appear. Okay, now look, I'm going to select the magic cutout tool again. I don't want these coffee cups. Now I don't want these coffee cups inside the new image that I want to create. I just want this girl to be inside this image. So how am I going to do it? I am going to exclude this two coffee. I'm just going to choose the whole girl. I'm just going to choose the whole image part that doesn't contain these two coffee cups. So okay, I'm going to choose. For that, first I have to choose the coffee cups. So I have choose these coffee cups. I'm going to erase the selected parts that I don't want. I'm just going to I'm just going to erase the selected part that I don't want as selected. Okay, now look, I want only the image part that doesn't contain these two coffee cups. So if I press this icon which is beside the trash icon, this will make the two coffee cups unselected, and the part that is not selected and doesn't contain the two coffee cups selected. Look, I'm going to press the icon that is beside the trash icon. See, now the area that doesn't contain the 2 coffee cups have been fully selected. So now I am going to press the right arrow button, which is green, and you will see that the 2 coffee cup won't be inside the image that I have created. See, the 2 coffee cups are not inside the image that I have created. Okay, so this is one way. This is a very important method that you need to know if you want to be a graphics designer. Okay, now I'm going to talk about another thing. First, for that, I'm going to the image has been made ugly, so I'm just going to use this same image again. For this I will have to get myself out of this project that I'm doing now. Okay, now I'm going to create a new project, and for that I will have to insert a new image. I'm going to insert the same image that I have used, which is this anime girl image. Okay, another important tool is the lasso tool. By this tool you will be able to choose, and you will be able to choose a specific part of the image and get that specific part of the image in the new image that you want to make. Okay, so after that I'm going to talk about layers, and then I'm going to finish the video, because I think that these are the basic tools you need to know for basic photoshopping or photo edition. Okay, so I'm going to use the lasso tool, and I'm only going to choose this girl's image, and I don't want the image the image part that is around the girl. I want them omitted, so I just only want the girl image in the new image that I want to create. So I'm just going to use this lasso tool, draw a shape. Now I'm going to press this green tick mark. What happened here? I will have to try again. Draw a shape. Okay, now I'm going to press this button, and only this girl's image will be inside the image that I have created. Okay, so this is how lasso tool is used. Now I am going to talk about layers. By layers you will be able to add multiple images to the new image, to the image that you create, or to the image that you are editing. So I'm just going to press the layer button, and I'm going to add 2 or 3 images maybe. So I'm just going to, let me just see if I can find any image that fits, that will fit properly inside this image. not finding any image. I can't find any image, so I'm just going to choose this flower image. Okay, so this flower image has been chosen, and now you see that I have multiple options here that I can apply onto this image, but I'm not going to apply this option onto this image. I'm going to talk about this eraser tool that can be seen beside this image edition icon. So I'm going to press this eraser icon, and there are now multiple a horizontal menu has appeared that contains 5 tools in it, and I'm just going to explain a very important tool which is called feathering. You will find this feathering in the config option. If you choose the feathering option and then just set the feathering amount, then you will see that erasing the erasing when you will erase a part of the image, the the edge of the remaining part of the image will have a special effect in it. I'm going to show this to you now. So I have set it the feathering amount to 61. Okay, now I'm going to use the erase option. Remember, feathering only works when you use erase action onto images. Okay, see, you see this special effect. I'm going to just remove, I'm just going to show this part of the image, and you will see that the edge of the remaining part of the image has a very nice effect in it. This effect is called feathering. Okay, okay, okay. Man, what have I done? What I have done. Okay, so I'm just going to use the eraser option again. I'll just try to make the image nice. Okay, and now I'll just put it here. I'll have to find a suitable place because this girl seems very pretty. Okay, so I think this place is perfect for the image to be put it. Okay, so it's okay. So this is I'm just going to add another image. I don't see any flower image. Okay, I can't see any flower image, so what will I do now? Maybe I will I'll just use this image. So this image, okay, so I'm just going to use this image, and I'm going to apply feathering effect onto the image. So I will just increase the feathering even more. I'll just set the feathering amount to its maximumity. Okay, so feathering amount has been set to its maximumity. Now I'm going to apply erasation onto this image, and you'll see that this image, this feathering seems very nice. Okay, so yeah, so this is how you add images as layers onto image, and you can make image layer be onto another image layer. There are different apps have different ways of doing this. You have to see the tutorial of of changing seriality of layers for image layers for emerging image layer onto another image layer. That's all I want to. Okay, I think that I have talked about basic photo edition ways and the tools that you need for performing these basic photo editions, and the tool that and the app in which I have performed these actions is Toolwiz Photos. It is one of the best Photoshop alike apps. It's one of the best Photoshop alike apps and Photoshop edition apps for iPad and tabs. Yeah, that's all I want to, and I think that I have been successfully able to teach you graphics designing, basic graphic designation, and yeah, that was the this was the goal of making this video, and I think that you will like this video a lotly because of the goal of the making of this video. Okay, goodbye.